I think we started working together in November of 2024. It's July of 2025, so that's like 8 months-ish that we've been working together. I'm curious, before we started working together, you were growing pretty quickly. So what was the feeling before we started working together?
Yeah, I was kind of at full capacity, past full capacity, really, and trying to do everything myself. I've got a pretty decent knowledge of sales, but I knew that I needed someone that had a lot of experience in sales that could come in and could help on like a sales consulting basis, as well as helping to actually book meetings for clients. But yeah, I was feeling a lot of pain in a lot of areas, and I needed help in a few different sales functions within the business. And so I really needed someone that understood all of it, that wasn't just a one-trick pony, essentially. And then, yeah, managed to come across you, which was very lucky for me.
Honestly, I didn't enjoy working with you so much because it's been very easy to talk to you about whatever we want to try out as well. So I'm curious, since we've started, what have been some of the tangible results for your clients that you've seen working with us?
Yeah. So, I mean, you were, were booking like 5 to 10 meetings per week for each client, which was amazing. The clients were very happy with all of that. And yeah, you kind of just took that off my plate, which was awesome. You helped to bring new ideas to the strategy to help improve them. Then on the sales consulting side, you were able to help me improve my own sales. The fact that you also started doing sales calls for me and doing the discovery calls for me, that was a hopeful thing, but I wasn't really expecting it. But I could see pretty quickly that you understood sales psychology, and yeah, so I trusted you to do that, and you were able to transition people, to qualify them and pass them on to me for the proposal stage, which saved me a lot of time. And it was just awesome knowing that you could actually handle that, and I felt comfortable with that, which is pretty rare for me, to be honest. You were able to improve for our clients for their sales process. So once we booked the meetings, you were able to improve the sales scripts and things. You were always good at coming up with good questions that help to reveal pain and urgency, which is obviously very good in a sales process. You were good at helping clients to improve their mindset as well as just their skill around sales. And every call that we got on where you came in as, for the sales consultant, every call with a client, they just always felt good by the end of it. And they felt like they had some ideas they could take away and implement. And I think they just left in a better place, a happier place, and a more confident place, which is obviously really important in sales. So it's not a measurable thing, but coming back to what I said before, one of the things you do is think outside the box. So you are always coming up with these different ideas of how we could improve things, like to get a better answer from the prospect, which was just really helpful because, again, I used to have to do all of that stuff. So it was just awesome having you by my side for that.
And honestly, I think it's a lot of it was your hard work as well. I mean, all of it was your hard work because you built those relationships. They were very comfortable to talk to. The clients were really friendly. But you were obviously talking to a lot of other sales consultants before me. But was there anything specifically that got you to say, okay, you kind of wanted to work with me?
So, one, it was your experience of building a big sales team that obviously stood out because it meant that you had an understanding of not just sales yourself, but of coaching others, which was important because we coached our clients through the sales process. But also it was just, yeah, I mean, chatting to you, you are easy to chat with, which is always nice. I don't want to work with dickheads, to be honest. I knew that I could trust you and that I could trust you talking with our clients, which is pretty rare for me. I knew you had good intentions as well as good execution, which is rare and important. It's not just having that motivation and things, you've got the actual skill and you could execute. So yeah, that's probably the key.
And thinking about like, was there a specific moment or a specific part of us working together that you can think of where you really felt that, okay, you know what, like I really know what I'm talking about?
Oh, that's hard to choose one. There was a lot of moments. I mean, right from the start, it was, you talking about how to motivate salespeople, because that was something that I didn't have experience with, with hiring or working with a salesperson. I'd always done it myself. And I've got a very good mentor. And right from that first call, we got on, you said a few things, what it's like to work with salespeople, how to motivate them, things like that. That were just like exactly what my mentor said. And so that was probably the first moment that I went, okay, yeah. And that helped me make the decision to bring you in. Was, probably my favorite times working with you was on those calls with clients together. And like, I think we kind of bounced off each other well, and we were able to bring our two different viewpoints, but you were able to jump in and kind of pick things that I had missed. And yeah, so that was always good having you alongside me to bring some additional points, but you never tried to overload anyone, which again, like, shows what you're doing. In fact, that's probably another thing, was that when we were doing the sales reviews, my sales review process for our clients, you kind of were pretty strong on the fact that, like, hey, you've got to just choose a couple of things. Don't try to fix everything at once, which was really good advice. And so, yeah, I think that has really helped us improve how we get our clients to improve their sales. And it's just good life advice, really. So that's definitely improved what we've done.
Okay, and just this is the last question. Brutally honest, why do you think it would be a good idea for others to work with me?
I've probably answered that in a lot of different ways, but the big thing is what you're talking about. You're a good guy, and to me, that's something that's important. Sales is full of egos and people who will say what they have to say to get something across the line, but you've got good intentions and good execution. It's just a pleasure to work alongside you. And if you want someone to help bring some good energy and optimism, then you're always the man for that.